Hi there, it's your favourite Yorkshire demo here. This is Suzanne at Hullahbaloo.com, and today's project is another in my Simple Sunday series. Simple Sunday is when I showcase a single stamp set or bundle on a 3x3 Whisper White square that is then based on a Whisper White card base. And today's stamp set is called Moving Along. So as you can see, I've used it today to welcome a new little baby into the world. This is the stamp set, and as you can see, it's got lots of little cute vehicles. Good for those that may have hobbies to do with trains or cars, etc. I find it's very useful for children, but then it includes sentiments ready for people going on their travels, and or as I am today, welcoming a new little baby into the world. So I will be using a number of stamps from this. So I've already got some of them mounted. I just need to get my sentiment, which is going to be welcome baby, which is there, and then the train track. So there we go. So I'm just going to grab some blocks for these. There we go, and then one for the train track. I like a big block for the train track because I like to see around it as well. And a tip for photopolymer is if you just let them relax on your grid paper, you can pick them up in their natural shape. Okay, so I've already got my train and my carriage mounted on this big block. Now I've got them mounted in this way because on my card here I have fussy cut them so I can create some dimension. So it means it doesn't matter how we stamp them down. I've got a piece of scrap Whisper White and I've got my Memento ink. So I'm just going to get these inked up nicely. We'll pop these down here. And I'm going to pop that away for a moment because we want to get these coloured in. So I did this one in Balmy Blue to welcome in a little boy. I'll be doing this one in Petal Pink, and I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see how I colour them in. So I've got Petal Pink Stampin' Blends. I'm going to start with the dark, and I always use the bullet tip. And then I'm just going to go where I think there's some shadow or maybe we need some definition adding. So I'm just going to go down the back of the driver's cab there, here, which is where the train segments, along that little stripe, down this piece here, and then at the top of the chimney. And then on the carriage I'm going to go down this back piece and across the top, and then this separate piece here. And then we'll grab our light and we'll fill it all in. So blends are really good. Where normal felt tip markers will show up all your lines and exactly where the pen has travelled across the page, blends are alcohol markers, which means that they blend beautifully into the paper as you're colouring in. And as you can see there, they look really cute. So I'm just going to go do one more layer over this, and then what I do is where we've put shadow, I try to blend it out so that it's more of a gradiented look rather than a hard line. So here, for example, we go back over and we just introduce a bit of a gradient there, and here. There we go, and we've got a much almost softer line to it. So we're going to cut these out now. And I prefer fussy cutting with my paper snips. So these, as you can see, are sharp. They come with their own little guard. And then what I like to do is let them do all the work. We'll fire my first piece across the table. And then I'm just going to cut round these And then you turn the paper and just let the scissors sink in. And then when you can chop excess off, do that so that it doesn't cause too much friction and cause your paper to bend. And around these wheels. The wheels are probably the hardest part because anything that's circular is trickier to cut out. There you go, moving the excess again. And then just up this last section, and then we can do the train itself. Like so. And there we go, we've got our little carriage ready to go on. Pop these bits out of the way. And then the train itself. So again, I just trim it off as close as I can. There we go, so I'm going to go down the wheels first on this one. This one's slightly easier on the wheels because they're not full wheels that you're going round. You're only going around the bumpy bottoms. Apart from this front one, and then you are kind of going around it. There we go. So cut the excess off again. Just gives you less to work with. And then we'll go in around this chimney. And then I'm just going to go straight across them rather than going in and out. There we go. And then just to finish off this last piece around the back of the train. There we go, little train done too. Okay, so those are ready to be mounted onto the card. We've now got a bit of stamping on the 3x3 itself. So we've got our clouds, birds and the stars, then the track and the sentiment. So I like to start with the track and the sentiment first. So I've got a piece of 3x3 which is here. Line that up on the grid pad so that when I've got the track on this is a H block, we're going to bring the memento ink back in, and then we want our train to be about there, so we want our track to be in a similar place. So we get that inked up, and because it's photopolymer we can see straight through. Because I've lined this up on the grid pad, I can now eyeball each side of the stamp to make sure it's in line with one of these lines on the paper itself, like so. And then we want to do the sentiment while we've got the memento out, and this says welcome baby, and you can use that track there just to make sure that we're getting this straight. There we go, welcome baby. And that's all the memento that we need. So I'll pop that away too. And then I'm going to grab petal pink for the stars and the clouds. So we've got, I'm just going to pop these little bird stamps up here so I don't lose them. Got our little stars. So what I do for the stars is I pop the train on where I think it's going to go on the track, like so, and then I grab a pen or a pencil and I just quickly put a little point where the underneath of the chimney will go. Pop those out of the way, and then that's our little guideline for our stars. There we go, little stars, and then the little clouds. And I stamp these off. So what I've done is I've got a piece of grid paper ready to stamp off onto. So we've got one cloud, so we stamp off that cloud, and then I'm going to pop this here, and then again stamp off, and this one can go over here. So we've got our two clouds. So then we're going to pop that back out of the way. We've got these little birds, so I'm going to go with this bird first. We don't need our petal pink anymore. This time I'm going to go with, I don't want to go with grey granite. And then this big bird I popped just once in the middle. There we go. And then, oh no, I still need the grey granite. I need to swap the bird. And then this bird, we'll take that one off the top. We're going to pop one there and one over here. There we go. Let's pop them out the way. Right, we're all ready to assemble now. So for the train, I am using the smaller dimensionals, the mini dimensionals. So I always find it easier to pop these on with my piercing tool. If you just poke under them, and then you can get them exactly where you want them. They can sometimes be a little difficult to put in place, and I found that prior to lockdown, when I had manicured nails, it was even harder. So that's for the train itself. We'll pull those backs off, pop that out of the way, get these backings off. There we go. So all I'm going to do is, before I take the backings off that one, I'm going to pop that on. We know that that line is where I had the chimney, that little dot. So there's the train. Now we can pop the little carriage on. Get these backings off, and then try and get its wheels in line with the train in front. And there we go. And then to mount it onto its card, I have got a piece of thick Whisper White, and this is exactly the full length but half width. So this is at 4 1/8 of an inch and the full length of the A4 cardstock. Fold that in half, like so. Give that a press with the bone folder, and then we will mount this on the front like so. So I pop this up with some larger dimensionals. We need 5 of these. There we go, one in the middle and one in each corner, like so. And again, get these backings off. And I love how quick and easy it is to produce these cards. And it's just to show that you don't need a craft room full of craft goodies. You can do it with minimal supplies. So I've used one marker, one ink, 2 inks, the memento, a single stamp set, and a single piece of cardstock. And there we go. And there we go. 2 gorgeous birthday welcome baby cards ready to gift. I hope you've liked that. I will see you for the next Sunday series. Don't forget, head over to hullahbaloo.com where you can see all the details of the products I've used and how to purchase them for yourself. Everybody who buys from me at the end of the month will get a free little thank you gift from myself sent in the post. And if you liked this video, please make sure you go to the just below here and you click the subscribe button and the like if you did like this video. And I will see you next time. Bye bye now.